Hi guys, this is Alexis from Reflections of a Bookaholic, here with the first Plan With Me of the year. I'm here with this beautiful thin planner because there's no stickers in it yet. I think it's lovely. It's like getting a new book. It just feels so fresh. So I'm planning for the week of December 31st through January 6th. I'm using this beautiful kit from Pixie Co. So this is a 2019 celebration kit, but basically celebrating from home, which is what I did this year and which I knew I was going to do this year because I have a little one and I'm always afraid of people acting reckless and things like that. And so I don't know, I'm still at a point where we're not going out. I mean, we went to dinner, but we're not going out for New Year's Eve. So this kit fits us perfectly. So going through this kit, we've got the full boxes. We've got some heart check boxes, Monday through Sunday tracker, bill due stickers, which I hardly ever use, some washi. We've got half boxes, some scallop boxes, the habit tracker, appointment labels and flags, weekend banner, of course, and more washi strips, headers and little things. And we've got the date covers, another full box, and the washi, the bottom washi here. And then I've got the last leftover sticker on this countdown from Adorably Amy Designs that I wanted to remember to use. This was the Happy New Year's Eve. That's all that's left. So if you're interested in watching this plan with me, stay tuned and let's get started. So I start off with the bottom washi as usual. On this one, it's a little misleading because like there's a little strip at the top, but it's actually connected to the big strip. I don't think I've ever seen that before, but I thought that was interesting. After that, I cover the page flags and do the date covers at the top. A little bit about my planning style. I call this planner my reflection planner. So everything that goes in this planner has already happened. I use this planner to compare to my main planner, and it holds me accountable. It helps me manage my anxiety, and it helps me be realistic about my plans. And after I do kind of the intro stuff that I normally do, I move to the sidebar. I will say with this spread, like in this week, my office is still closed at this point, and it's just so freeing that I can be in my pajamas and work, because I mean work is a constant, but the phone's not gonna ring. Like that's my favorite part about closing the office, is not answering phones or it just not ringing at all. So moving to the sidebar, I use the 2019 full box and the quote box at the top. And then I start off with some glitter headers, and then I put down an appointment label, and I use that. Oh, I guess I should watch and see what I did. I guess I then put on glitter headers at the top so I can have a consistent banner across the top. And I thought that was very pretty. And then after I do that, I finish up my sidebar, and that's when I put down an appointment label so that I could write grateful on, because I then put down a Monday through Sunday tracker so I could track my grateful thoughts. I think moving through, I'm sure you hear my son in the background just because he never sleeps. Moving through the year, I think I'm going to start tracking something else, just because I track my grateful thoughts in like so many places. I track it in my journal, I track it in my devotion, traveler's notebook, and I just not sure if I want to track it there anymore. So we'll see. But I did put down a habit tracker because I wanted to track my reading. And even though I got a lot of reading down, I didn't actually track it. And I'm only realizing that now as I'm looking at the planner, that I didn't cross off any days. But I'm pretty sure I read every single day. And when I get down putting everything down. When I get done putting everything down, I go back up so I can write everything in. So this week I am listening to Cadaver and Queen. This book was this had a very interesting premise, and it was a good book until the end. And in the end, it just kind of wrapped up with so many holes. And I know that there's a companion or sequel coming, but that doesn't have the same characters. I think that's what I'm hearing. And so I really was very engrossed in the book, but then I ended up just kind of confused. I had so many questions at the end, and I just ended up wondering, like, what did I miss? So I think because of the ending, I would just say it was just okay. I did get 3 other books read. I've decided to reread the Harry Potter series. I started that this week, and I read 2 other books, The Timekeeper and In Your Dreams. So on Monday, I put down the sticker from Toffee Bananas to note the cuddles and reading to Jacob. And then I put down a half box. The paperclip sticker is from Planner Frenzy, and the calculator sticker is from Let's Planet, and I just marked that I start doing my billing. Then I put down a washi strip. I started with the bottom and put down a heart checkbox, and then put a heart checklist. And I'm not quite sure why I did it that way now that I think about it, but I did. So I start writing down a few things that I did. We had to go to a friend's and kind of feed their dogs and walk them and kind of let them play a little bit, let them out. And then I worked on the iPad boot camp program that I bought ages ago that I'm trying to prioritize doing since I paid for it. And then we went to Takaro for sushi. Then we went to HEB. We had a dance party, and then we had the New Year's countdown where Jacob was very much up, very much dancing, and very much counting down, because somewhere he was granted the night owl gene from his mother, and then he has like the sleep gene from his father where he sleeps like 12, 13 hours at a time. No problem. I don't even know what to do with this kid. So on Tuesday, I had already put down the full box. I then put down the crockpot sticker because I made red beans and rice. I was not ready to put the red beans in the pressure cooker. Not yet. I am bold enough to get another pressure cooker and use it, but not bold enough to put beans in them after they exploded on my ceiling of my brand new 1-month-old house. So I'm getting on with it. The record sticker is from Love Shira. I just kind of cut it so I can move around the microphone. I put down the Mom Life sticker from Clarissa Plants It All on top of a flag sticker from the kit, just to note that Jacob had a tummy ache. He wasn't feeling well, and he had a slight low-grade fever. I then put down a half box at the bottom. I ended up pulling it up just to make sure that I could put the heart checklist down as well. And then I put the half box down to note that Texas played Georgia and we won. Awesome. I wasn't quite sure that was going to happen, but we really played our hearts out, and I was very proud to be a Longhorn. Well, I'm always proud to be a Longhorn, but I was very proud to tell other people that I was proud to be a Longhorn. I noted that I actually cooked, and we had a family dinner, and that heart sticker is from Clever Cow Crafts. And then I just noted some fun things and loving things that I got to do that afternoon. Moving to Wednesday, I started off by putting the double full box down across the foil. And then I put down an odd loop girl and then wrote on the heart checkbox so that I didn't have to write near the foil. And just a few things that I needed to do. I needed to fix some voicemail issues for my office. I thought that I got it done, but I created a different problem. I needed to pay some fees, do some paperwork, get ready for CPA and bank prep because it's the beginning of the year. I needed to go to the post office, and I needed to make some calls. So after that, pretty much a full work day. I went to serve in my church, and this time I didn't produce. I did lights, which is really fun. I really like doing that. I don't get to do it often, but there was a spot to do it, and so I did mine. And then I just had some planner girl time and finished off with bath night, a sticker from Little Red Prince. I did Jacob's bath routine. And the planner girl flat lay from Wednesday was from Toffee Bananas. So on Thursday, I used the alarm clock sticker to note that it was back to work. This was actually the first day that the office opened back. Then I used that sticker from Knockout Print Shop to note that I had a hearing that morning. I also noted some things I did for work. I had to organize some files, do some emails, and then I came back and did Jacob's routine. And then I put down the full box and put over a little thing to note that Jacob had speech therapy. And then I was back to work, so I put down a kind of a desk overlay from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then very blessed to take a break and go to hiatus for some me time. And hopefully you notice, because I'm very proud to say that my lettering is getting better. I've been practicing. I then put down a heart checklist to note a few things that I did. Lots of me time during this week, really regathering my strength and getting ready for kind of a busy season. So I had a bath night for Jacob, and I did iPad boot camp again and some lettering practice. So on Friday, I had an emergency on a case, and emergencies happen in my job, and some require me to drop everything and work it out, and this was one of them. I had a meeting with a friend over pad thai. It was great, and then I misspelled pad thai and didn't even catch it until I was editing. So silly me. And the sticker, both those stickers are from Once More with Love. I then put down a couple washi strips. I think only 2. I started off with 1, and then I realized that I wanted a little bit more space, and then I put down the second one, and it was really just as a header for the heart checklist. I put down the emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark some things that I did from work and to kind of note my attitude issues that I had that day. Did some calls, emails, talked with some people, went to my office. I can tell you that checking emails can take 3 to 4 hours a day for me. Checking emails is a part-time job. And it is, I wish I knew a better way to handle that. People say, do it only in the morning so that you can I can't do that. My job doesn't work like that. But I would love ideas on how to not spend so much time checking and replying to emails. It is wasting my life away. And I feel like I've gotten nothing done because the only thing I can check off my list is emails. But, moving on. For Saturday, I woke up and read in bed, and look at that, I did some more lettering, because I've been, like I said, been practicing, so trying to use my skills. I definitely have always been better on the iPad Pro. It's so much easier there, but I've been really working on paper. I took a Lush bath in the middle of the day, and then we went as a family to get burgers, and I had a glass of wine. And then I came back and did some meal prep, and that meal prep sticker is from Hyper Paper Company. I put down a full box, and then finished up with a mommy and baby reading time sticker from Toffee Bananas, and we were reading Harry Potter, believe it or not. I didn't think he would be interested because there's no pictures, but he sat there and listened to quite a few chapters, and he was engrossed, and I was really surprised. So, moving to Sunday, the double full box was already down, and then I started off with a paperclip sticker from Planner Frenzy, and then I just noted that I was the service producer for Reach for Church. I then put down a header sticker. It said goals, but I covered it up with a mask from Planning Like a Pro, and then I put down some washi strips. Well, first I put down a washi strip, then I moved it around, and I just noted that to grill some chicken that had been marinating. And then, and that cooking girl is from Kina Prince. And then I put down a header that I did not cover up and a heart check box to note a few things that I got done. Most of it cleaning and family things. The shake sticker is from the Studyholic, and I think she's rebranded to Mini. Oh gosh, I should look it up. If you need to know, just comment and I'll look it up. And I filmed and I read in bed again. Filled out the rest of my sidebar, zoomed out so you could get a look, and showed you the rest of the stickers. Thank you for tuning in. See you next week. Bye.